This segment is sponsored by Wammack's Garage. When it comes to curb appeal and home security, your garage door plays a huge role, and really a bigger role than you might think. So today we're talking to experts Eddy Womack and Beecher Hodge IV at Wammack's Garage Door Repair to tell us more. It's good to have you guys back in studio.
It's good to be back, man.
So what's changed since the last time we talked to you?
Honestly, we've had more calls come in.
Yes.
More jobs completed. We're trying to get a second team out, pretty much.
That's good to know. Yeah. And what's really cool about Wammack is it's that personal touch, the reason why you're getting more calls as more people talk about it. How do you maintain that, Eddy, with your customers?
Well, so with so many calls that we're getting, we have to maintain a personal touch, as you're saying. When it comes to answering the phone calls when people are calling, we have to make sure that, you know, we're doing it just as we are with our best to whether it's our worst. You know, you don't ever know where you're going in the garage door industry. So sometimes you're going to the best part of town, sometimes you're not going to the best part of town. Yeah. But we deal with every customer the exact same with a, you know, local and family approach.
And Eddy, you mentioned being all around town. I can assume there are different types of garages that you can work on, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we work with commercial, industrial, and mainly residential garage. That's typically our forte.
And Beecher, what's something that you've learned in the last year that's really stuck with you? I mean, you guys are growing. It's an incredible thing to see.
Honestly, every interaction counts.
Yeah.
From the high-up CEOs to the do-it-yourselfer Uncle Bobby's. There's no difference. Everybody gets the same treatment. Nobody's treated better or worse than the other.
That's awesome.
It all goes far.
What about you, Eddy? What's something you've learned?
I believe that I've learned a lot of getting down to the nitty gritty when it comes to not being afraid of doing any job, because I know we're both wearing hats right now, yeah, but we probably have 100 hats that we both wear on a consistent day-to-day basis. All the skill sets that I've learned doing this, communication is probably the biggest one. Yeah. I will tell you.
And you mentioned getting down and dirty. They do have cowboys on. I know we got the lower cowboy boots on. We got the lower third. There they are right there. And that's when you know they mean business. Eddy, you know, can you give us an example, or you, Beecher, whoever wants to, an example of a situation where you put a person first?
Multiple.
Yeah.
We get a lot of times where we'll go out to a job and we might think it's just a quick repair. We might be there 10, 15 minutes, knock it out. And we end up spending our entire afternoon making sure that the job's done correctly, and we may not leave till about 11, 10 o'clock at night, but we're not leaving until it's done right.
That says a lot, not leaving until it's done right. So Eddy, obviously people are watching, maybe they need help with the garage. What does the process look like if they want to reach out to your team, and what does the repair look like as far as timing goes?
So typically we time everything in a 2-hour time block.
Okay.
For the most part, if we're running a little bit early, we'll give you a call and say, hey, we're running a little bit early. If we're running on time, we're still going to communicate. And if we're running behind, we say, hey, hopefully it's not too big of an issue, but we're running a little bit behind. So we communicate with you the entire time. With a time block metric, the way we do it, people can feel like they're almost in jail in their house if they don't know what's going on.
That's good to know.
I'm sure everyone's been there. I've been there with other service companies where you're like, where is this guy? I can't go anywhere. Communication's a big part of it. And that's what I was saying before. That's the biggest thing we work on every day.
Well, that's great to know. Again, it's that personal touch. So how do people reach out to you? Where can they go?
So yeah, the best way to say that is to go to wammackgdr.com, which is WAMMACK GDR.com, or you can give us a call at our main line, which is 614-974-6053.
Perfect. Eddy, Beecher, thank you guys so much for coming in studio. Next time, I should have known. I'll wear my cowboy boots and I can finally match you guys.
Sounds great.
Thank you guys. We'll be right back.